When my wife Emily earned her promotion, everything about her shifted. Her confidence wasn't just confidence anymore. It felt like entitlement. She started dressing sharper, speaking louder, and laughing a little too enthusiastically whenever her new boss, Nathan, was nearby. I stayed quiet because she worked hard for that role. She deserved to win. But the tiny changes didn't slip past me. How her entire face brightened whenever his name came up. How her phone buzzed during dinner, and she brushed it off with, "Just work." I tried not to spiral or assume the worst. But something deep in me, that instinct you don't question, told me things were about to flip. Then the company hosted their annual gala, overly fancy, packed with executives, music, and way too much champagne. Emily was practically glowing that night. "You'll finally meet Nathan," she teased, smoothing down her deep red dress. "Try not to look so serious." The remark stung, but I let it go. The venue was stunning. Chandeliers, perfume, laughter everywhere. Emily floated through the room like she belonged there. And when Nathan walked in, tall, charming, confident, she lit up brighter than the lights above us. "Nathan, you're here," she said, touching his arm lightly. I stood there as if I wasn't even visible. Nathan gave me a polite smile. "So, you're Emily's husband. She's mentioned you often." I shook his hand, hopefully in a good way. He laughed. "Definitely. She loves to talk." Emily nudged him playfully. "Oh, hush." Their exchange said everything without needing explanation. I watched in silence. Her admiration is amusement. They had rehearsed this tempo long before tonight. Slow burn flirt disguised as office chemistry. I didn't interrupt. I didn't even need to. Silence makes people reveal themselves faster than confrontation ever does. When the music started, couples rushed to the dance floor. Nathan turned to Emily. "Come on, let's show them how we do this." She paused only long enough to glance at me, like she needed permission. I gave her a small smile. "Go ahead. You look ready." Guilt flashed in her eyes. Then she stepped into his arms. Their laughter floated with the music. Watching them was like being cut slowly, but rhythmically. People whispered while they moved like they were headlining the entire evening. I gripped my glass tighter, but I didn't react. I waited, and then opportunity walked straight up to me. Her name was Claire, one of Emily's co-workers, wearing a dark sapphire dress that everyone noticed. She'd clearly been watching, too. She smirked slightly. "Rough night?" she asked in a playful whisper. I chuckled. "You could say that." She glanced toward the dance floor. "You're handling this better than most men would watching their wife flirt with her boss." I met her eyes. "I'm not most men." She smiled, impressed. "Good. Then maybe dance with me, since your partner is already occupied." She held her hand out with a grin. The room shifted as soon as I took her hand. Heads turned when we stepped out to dance. Claire was smooth, confident, effortlessly charming. And for the first time that night, I felt at ease. Not bitter, not angry, just free. Then I saw Emily's expression change mid-spin. Her smile dropped. Her rhythm stuttered. Nathan leaned in to speak to her, but she didn't hear a word. She was focused on me and Claire, on Claire's hand resting on my shoulder, on me smiling again, the smile that used to be just hers. That's when she realized she wasn't in control anymore. Claire leaned closer. "She's staring." I let out a soft laugh. "Good. Maybe this time she finally sees clearly." Emily abruptly left Nathan and marched toward me, her heels echoing sharp across the marble floor. "Mark," she said through a stiff smile, "we need to talk." I turned to Claire. "Give us a second." Claire winked and stepped away. Emily lowered her voice. "What are you doing?" "Enjoying evening," I answered casually. "You look busy with my wife's boss." "It's professional," she snapped. "And dancing with your gorgeous coworker is professional too." She opened her mouth, but no words formed. I leaned in slightly, just enough for her to hear me and no one else. "You wanted to impress him. Fine. But remember, not everyone is focused on your boss. Some people are watching how you treat your husband." She swallowed hard, aware now how many eyes were on us. "You're making a scene," she whispered. I raised an eyebrow. Interesting. I thought you made the scene first. Her confidence leaked away, mascara starting to smear. I didn't mean to, she whispered. That's what people say when they finally understand the stage isn't theirs anymore. For the rest of the night, Emily stayed glued to my side, silent and humbled. Claire glanced at me from the distance with a knowing smirk. I gave her a small nod. On the drive home, Emily spoke softly. I messed up. I shouldn't have danced with him. I didn't answer right away. I just stared out the window, city lights reflecting off the glass. Mark, please, she whispered. Say something. I finally looked at her and said, Tonight you taught me something. Respect isn't about who you dance with. It's about who you choose not to. Emily never mentioned Nathan again. In fact, she quit that job a few weeks later, calling it a needed reset. But that night shifted everything permanently. She learned what it felt like to lose control, to watch someone else get attention she assumed she owned forever. And I learned that the most powerful response isn't anger, it's class. Because nothing destroys arrogance faster than watching it collapse under its own weight.